On the evening of September 17th, the quiet suburban town of Maplewood was shaken to its core. Emily Davis, a devoted wife, mother of two, and beloved schoolteacher, disappeared without a trace. No witnesses, no clear explanation, no goodbye. The only clue left behind was a secret phone, a phone belonging to her husband, Daniel Davis, and hidden from her for months. What began as a simple marital confrontation over trust spiraled into one of the most captivating and unsettling mysteries Maplewood has ever known. Was Emily's disappearance the result of a heated argument gone wrong, or the final step of a carefully crafted plan? Did she run from betrayal, or was she silenced to protect a dark truth? If this mystery already has you gripping your seat, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because what you're about to hear will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Emily Davis had always been the woman others looked up to. Kind, caring, reliable. She taught 4th grade, volunteered at the local library, and knew nearly every neighbor by name. She and her husband Daniel were the couple people pointed to as an example of a perfect marriage. 12 years together, a beautiful home, 2 healthy kids, a reputation built on love and stability. But as everyone would soon learn, perfection sometimes hides the darkest secrets. Behind closed doors, tension had been growing. Emily had begun to notice changes in Daniel. Late-night phone calls, unexplained absences, sudden secrecy, and a growing emotional distance. At first, she dismissed it, blaming stress from his architectural firm, but the excuses didn't add up. He flinched when she reached for his phone. He stepped outside to take calls that lasted for hours, and each time she asked who he was talking to, he became defensive, too defensive. Emily confided in her closest friend, Lisa Turner, who later told investigators that Emily seemed terrified, not jealous. She didn't think he was just cheating. She thought he was hiding something dangerous. On the night of September 17th, everything unraveled. Dinner seemed normal, laughter with the kids, playful banter between husband and wife. But Emily noticed Daniel's phone vibrating repeatedly. The tension was visible. And when he excused himself from the table to answer, she knew she couldn't keep pretending everything was fine. Minutes later, when he returned, she was waiting, calm voice, shaking hands. "Who have you been talking to?" Such a simple question, but the reaction was anything but simple. Daniel froze, completely still, then whispered, "It's nothing. You're imagining things." A statement too rehearsed, too polished, too quick. Emily demanded the truth. Her husband didn't answer, and in that moment of hesitation, she grabbed the phone from the table. The world she knew collapsed. The phone held encrypted chats with unknown contacts, photographs of unfamiliar locations, messages from a woman who spoke to Daniel like she'd known him for years, conversations about money, secrecy, and something referred to only as the solution. None of it made sense. Was it an affair? Was it blackmail? Was he involved in something illegal? Emily confronted him, shaking, furious, destroyed. But instead of admitting guilt, Daniel snapped, shouting, slamming his fist against the table, insisting she didn't understand. His rage frightened her, and as the argument intensified, Emily grabbed her coat and stormed out. Her last words echoing through the living room. "I'm done being lied on." She walked out into the driveway, chest tight, tears burning, but determined to clear her head. She didn't take her car. She didn't take her keys. She didn't take her wallet. She never made it past the driveway. And from that moment forward, Emily Davis was gone. When police were called hours later, the scene was disturbingly ordinary. Her car is still in the driveway, her purse inside. No broken glass, no footprints, no signs of a struggle. It was as if she had simply vanished. But something felt wrong.
deeply wrong. Daniel's story changed several times. First, he claimed Emily had gone to a friend's house. Later, he said she left to clear her head. Then she might have been picked up by someone. The police found his shifting statements suspicious, but not enough for an arrest. Still, the town wasn't convinced. Rumors swirled. Had Emily been abducted? Did she run away? Or had someone silenced her before she could expose the truth? Investigators dug deeper, and cracks in Daniel's image widened. He didn't participate in search groups. He didn't speak at community vigils. When reporters approached him, his responses were cold and controlled, more concerned about protecting his reputation than finding his wife. Even family members noticed a lack of emotion. But the case took a sharp turn during a thorough sweep of the Davis home. Behind the air vent in Daniel's private study, detectives found a hidden camera, one Emily never knew about, and
on the memory card was a conversation recorded days before her disappearance. Daniel speaking to an unknown voice. She's getting suspicious. If she finds out everything, this whole plan falls apart. Police now believed Emily hadn't simply walked away. She had been eliminated. If you're still with me, don't forget to hit the like button. This story gets darker. Just as investigators began preparing a warrant to arrest Daniel, the unexpected happened. The secret phone resurfaced. A jogger found it abandoned in Brookside Park, miles from the Davis home. To everyone's surprise, the phone wasn't broken or wiped. Inside were deleted messages recovered by forensic specialists, photos of Emily taken without her knowledge, timestamps matching moments when she was alone. Someone had been surveilling her. And Daniel wasn't the only number communicating from the device. There was another participant, a contact saved only as Raven. Now the investigation shifted. Was Daniel working with an accomplice? Was Raven the woman in the messages, or someone even more dangerous? Police traced the phone activity to burner numbers operating across several towns. The digital trail was calculated, deliberate, professional. Then came another twist. A neighbor's security camera revealed a chilling detail. 45 minutes after Emily stormed out, a figure was seen near the driveway. Not Emily, a tall person wearing a hooded jacket, walking up the driveway, then leaving minutes later. So the working theory changed. Maybe Emily didn't run, maybe she was intercepted. With increased pressure, Daniel finally broke his silence, claiming he wasn't having an affair or planning to harm Emily. Instead, he said he was working with someone to protect her, that Emily was being watched by dangerous people, and he hid the phone to keep them from listening. He claimed Emily overheard part of his efforts and misinterpreted everything. A dramatic explanation, a heroic one, but it raised more questions than answers. If he was protecting her, why didn't he say so from the beginning? Why install a hidden camera without telling her? And why didn't he alert the police the moment she disappeared? Detectives didn't believe him, but without a body, they couldn't charge him. 2 weeks later, the case reached its most chilling phase. A surveillance log recovered from the phone linked Daniel's messages to withdrawals totaling nearly $90,000 in cash pulled from the couple's savings account and transferred to an unknown person over the course of 6 months, all marked with a single label, for Raven. Was Daniel paying someone to harm his wife, or paying someone to protect himself? Then, another bombshell. A tracking device was found attached to the underside of Emily's car. Someone had been following her, possibly for months. Was Daniel behind it, or had Emily been unknowingly caught in a larger and more sinister scheme? The deeper investigators dug, the more the case blurred the line between marriage betrayal and calculated conspiracy. No theory was impossible, no suspect was cleared. Today, years later, the case remains open but far from cold. Detectives insist they are close, though they won't reveal why. Daniel Davis lives 3 towns away, remarried, a fact that outrages the community. Some believe he is a murderer hiding in plain sight. Others believe he is a man unfairly judged, grieving a wife who ran from something unspoken. But there is one final detail, one that investigators refuse to explain publicly. When Emily's phone was analyzed, a photograph dated the night she disappeared was found in the cloud backup. A blurry image of a woman who appears to be Emily standing beside someone. Someone tall, someone wearing a hood. Her expression is unreadable. Is she afraid or relieved? Is she being forced or leaving willingly? And if she left by choice, why didn't she take anything with her? Every theory seems possible, yet none answer everything. And until Emily Davis is found, alive or dead, the mystery of Maplewood continues to haunt those who follow it. Was she a victim of a violent plot? Did she escape a marriage of lies and manipulation? Or was everyone wrong, and the truth is far more twisted than anyone could imagine? One thing is certain, someone out there knows what happened on September 17th, and they're still not talking. If you think the truth is out there, hit that like button and subscribe for more unsolved cases that refuse to fade into silence. Share your theories in the comments, because one day, someone might say the one thing that finally cracks this case wide open.